Alright, so this is something that I wanted to do for Jurassic Park month, for Jurassic Park's 30th anniversary. I didn't get a chance to do it and release the video. So I'm doing it on live stream here, and I'm going to edit down the VOD. So these are only the dinosaurs from the first 3 Jurassic Park movies. So, Brachiosaurus, I think it's pretty solid for the time. It's kind of boring, but it's very nostalgic. I mainly like its scene and its sound design over anything. High B tier. Next up, Dilophosaurus. Okay, controversial opinion. I'm slotting this up in S tier. I'm sorry. But the Dilo is... It's not a Dilophosaurus, but it has so much personality. It's got great sound design. It's got an awesome scene. It's just, it looks so good. It looks so good. So I'm slotting that one in S tier. I see Sasha in chat is going for S tier on the Gallimimus, and I'm very sorry, but well, the OG trilogy Gallimimus are they're pretty good, but it's just not the same as the Brachii. I'm sorry, that's like a high C for me. It seems to be going okay. We're getting a little bit of frames. This first stream might be a little bit janky, but we'll work things out for next time. All right, Triceratops. Now, oh, this is not on the right layer. Scoot that up there. Thank you, Photoshop. As I've become a bigger fan of just actual dinosaurs, literally, I feel like actual Triceratops looks way cooler and way meaner than any of the designs that Jurassic Park has ever seen. No, Sasha, I'm so sorry. I see you just freaking out in the chat. I'm giving it a low C, but just because, spoiler alert, the Jurassic World redesign for the Triceratops is one of the worst things of all time. I'm really sorry. But it's one of the worst downgrades from an already pretty mid Triceratops design, in my opinion. We got the Parasaurolophus from Jurassic Park, which is a different model that I can tell from the distance. So, yeah, putting this in E tier. The model looks kind of lumpy and weird from the distance, from what we can see of it in the movie. It's not my favorite thing, I'm sorry. Tyrannosaurus... This one is not on the right layer either. Oh, I've got to scoot all of these up. No, what have I done? Rexy, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The first movie design was good, but there's a better T-Rex. All right, don't cancel me just yet. JP1 Velociraptor, so good. I think I have to give that one an edge on the T-Rex in A tier. Also, why has my stream registered that I'm playing the Isle? Literally, YouTube is telling me that I'm playing the Isle. Is the Isle gameplay this boring to where YouTube has recognized that a tier list is is arguably of equal amounts of entertainment? Alright, here's the copy. Let's see. Alright, how do I feel about the copy? It had cool colors, it had good personality. For what it did, it was unique for the other carnivores. I'll give it a low A tier. Okay, Mamenchisaurus time. Sasha is just having a time in chat right now. I'm so sorry. I'm giving this D tier just because it's a unique species. I'm sorry. Ian, I'm so sorry about the copy. Chat has just caught up to that point. I'm so sorry. Comparing the Galley to the Compy is making me reconsider things here. You know what? I'm promoting Galley to low B tier just because of that, Sasha. There we go. The Mamenchisaurus isn't a Mamenchisaurus. It's just a generic noodly sauropod. And it doesn't even have the long neck in the movie. The JWE design is way better. Pachycephalosaurus. As a fan of the real animal, I think real-life Pachycephalosaurus just looks cooler than the JP one, but it's also not the most inoffensive thing. It has personality to the movie. It has a cool little scene. It's got nifty little colors. I'm giving it the top of C tier, right above the Triceratops. Pteranodon. This design is okay for the movie. It's a toothless Pteranodon, so... you know, nifty. I'm gonna be real. I'm very sad that they didn't commit to making it Geosternbergia. This one's taking the top of E tier. Its colors are okay, but you can't, like, see them in the movie. Lost World Parasaurolophus. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. The sound design is so good. The design is so good. The colors are awesome. Even the model is so good for the time, and it still holds up pretty well today. It's Pteranodon Sternbergia. No, fight me. It's Geosternbergia. Geosternbergia has a cool name. No. It's not a Geosternbergia. It doesn't have the crest. It doesn't have the crest. It doesn't have the pancake crest. Stegosaurus. This includes... it was just a picture of the baby Stegosaurus in the wiki, but this includes the adult. I love this design. I think it's really cool. It's got cool presence. It's got awesome sound design. I think this one is taking the top of B tier for me. The Stegs in the Lost World were so cool. All right. Lost World Raptors. I don't need to say anything there. For the Raptors, I just gotta bring it down to design because the Lost World had the most underwhelming Velociraptor action, in my opinion, in the first trilogy. It's not a Geosternbergia! I don't care if they call it that in the lore, whatever. It doesn't have the crest. It doesn't have the curvy beak. It's not a Geosternbergia. It's a Pteranodon. I'm gonna cry. I love the pairs as well. I'm just upset they didn't use them in Dominion. Yeah, and you know, the Dominion design is so good, but I was surprised they redesigned it. Okay, and now let's get to the T-Rex. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling like the Buck Rex from the Lost World takes the top of S tier for now. The Buck Rex from the Lost World, man. It's just, its design, the colors on that thing are so cool, and just it's so muscly and meaty. The Lost World Raptors are scared of athletic girls. No, legit. The Lost World Raptors are wimps. Quilliam! This also includes the Oreo Raptor, the female raptor from JP3. And I'm sorry, Buck Rex. You have served your purpose at the top of S tier. I don't care. That's the best raptor design in the franchise. The JP3 Raptor is so goated. It's so good. Hot take, chat. Jurassic Park 3 has the best dinosaur designs consistently in the franchise. Fight me. They have the best use of color across all of the movies consistently. All of the designs, all of the redesigns and everything, they're so beautiful with their use of color. Speaking of JP3, we're just in JP3 category now for the most part. Corythosaurus. It's got cool colors once again. We're gonna give it low B though, because it just doesn't do anything. But it had cool patterns on it. JP3 Brachiosaurus. I'm putting this one right next to the other Brachiosaurus. It's got awesome colors. And if this one had if it had the same model as the first movie, I might be inclined to swap them just for the design difference. But it has a really ugly face in the movie. Alright, Ankylosaurus time. Alright, this Eggy design is once again better than the Jurassic World one, in my humble opinion. Okay, I've got to reevaluate here. Both of you are going in the bottom S because I'm looking at where the trike and the Pachy are, and at least they do stuff in the movie, whereas these are just like cool designs. JP3 Parasaurolophus, but the Lost World one actually does more and is better. So I'm tempted to put it up here, but I also want to make sure these guys have their space, so I'm just putting it like right there because it's still such a good design. Ceratosaurus. All right, controversial time. I'm giving it a low B tier. I'm not going to be as generous as my nostalgia and weird soft spot for this very strange design wants to be, especially since it got a glow up with the Jurassic World Evolution design and some of the designs with the toys that came out and stuff. It's got awesome colors. Pteranodon time. That whole scene, the atmosphere, the sound design, and even though they have teeth, that's my only complaint because Pteranodon doesn't need teeth to be scary. Its design is cool. It looks scary. It looks like a Pteranodon for the most part. Dilo needs to be a bit lower in my opinion. This is my tier list. Fight me. Now, the last one. I know you guys are gonna hate me. I'm sorry, okay? But I wouldn't be here without this Spinosaurus. And also on just a general design standpoint, you all have to agree with me. It's a cool design. It's a really cool design. It's got awesome colors and patterns. I love the pattern on the sail. It's got the blue on it and stuff, and the white. It's got like tribal markings on it. Its sound design is so goated and hasn't been replicated in any other JP media since the first games from early 2001. It has the whole package for me, on top of just like all of the nostalgia weight that it carries for me.
A quick interjection to thank all my channel members, especially Raphael Tree Kangaroo for being the best tree kangaroo and being a Spino Chad. Thank you.
Anyways, there's my tier list for Jurassic Park. And next week, we're gonna do a tier list for the Jurassic World dinosaurs.